Welcome to the Reality Revolution. This is the Akashic Record Abundance Activation. It's quite simple. Just by listening to this, you will access the Akashic Records and receive downloads of information that will activate abundance in your life. Right now, as you're listening to this, you have access to the same abundance wisdom that every wealthy soul throughout history has tapped into. And I'm not talking about some theoretical concept. I'm talking about an actual energetic library that exists beyond time and space, containing the prosperity secrets of every person who has ever lived in abundance. This is not a meditation. This is an activation, meaning that you can listen to this consciously while you're walking, cooking, getting ready for your day, living your life. This is an integration in accessing the Akashic in a conscious state, right here, right now. What if I told you that every person who ever created massive wealth, from ancient merchants to modern entrepreneurs, left their secrets in a cosmic database that you can access right now? What if the reason some people seem to attract money effortlessly is because they've unconsciously tapped into the same source of abundance intelligence? Here's what most people don't realize about wealth. It's not just about strategy. It's not just about mindset. It's not even just about energy. It's about accessing the timeless wisdom that already exists about how abundance actually works. And that wisdom is stored in the Akashic Records. In the next few minutes, you're going to connect with abundance knowledge that spans centuries, maybe even millennia. You're going to download prosperity principles that most people search their entire lives for. And by the end of this activation, you will have a direct line to the greatest abundance teachers who have ever lived. I am using the most advanced linguistic technologies and patterns to evoke a change in your consciousness that allows for this connection to happen. All you have to do is listen. This only works if you're ready to receive it. So as we begin, I want you to set the intention that you are open to abundance wisdom that might challenge what you think you know about money and prosperity. The Akashic Records are the energetic library of every soul's journey, every lesson learned, every abundance breakthrough ever achieved. Think of it as the universe's hard drive, containing not just information, but the actual frequency and vibration of every experience that has ever occurred. Think about that. That's amazing. When it comes to abundance, the records contain something extraordinary. They hold the consciousness patterns of every person who has ever mastered the art of prosperity. Not just their thoughts or beliefs, but their actual energetic signature, their soul's relationship with wealth, their deepest understanding of how abundance flows. Your soul already knows how to access this wisdom. You wouldn't be listening to this if you weren't meant to receive what's here for you. In fact, your soul has been preparing for this moment, orchestrating the circumstances that brought you to this activation right now. Here's what's fascinating about abundance in the Akashic Records. Every ancestor in your lineage who ever experienced prosperity, every soul who ever figured out how to align with the flow of wealth, they've all left their wisdom there for you to claim. It's like having access to the world's greatest abundance mentors all at once. And the records don't just contain information from this planet or this time period. They contain abundance wisdom from every civilization, every dimension, every level of consciousness that has ever existed. We're talking about prosperity principles that transcend human understanding. But here's the key. The records only reveal what you're ready to integrate. They won't overwhelm you with more than you can handle. They'll give you exactly the abundance wisdom you need, in exactly the way you need to receive it, for exactly where you are in your prosperity journey right now. So as we prepare to access these records together, know what you're about to receive isn't random. It's precisely calibrated to activate your unique abundance potential. Let me ask your soul for permission to access the abundance wisdom that's meant for you. Soul, we humbly request access to the prosperity knowledge that will serve this being's highest good and their capacity to be a steward of wealth in the world. Feel that permission being granted. Feel the records beginning to open to you, like an ancient library welcoming a scholar who has finally come home. There's a recognition happening here. The records recognize you, and you're beginning to recognize them. The Akashic guardians are stepping forward now. These are the beings who oversee the records, who ensure that only appropriate wisdom is shared at the right time. They're looking at your soul's blueprint for this lifetime, seeing your capacity for abundance, your readiness to receive, your willingness to use wealth in service of your highest purpose. And they're nodding. They're showing you exactly what you need to know about prosperity. First, they're revealing something that might surprise you. Abundance isn't something you create. It's something you remember. Your soul has experienced wealth before, in other lifetimes, in other dimensions of reality. The feeling of financial freedom, of having more than enough, of being able to give generously. Your soul recognizes this because it's been there before. The guardians are now opening the section of the records that contains the consciousness of ancient traders and merchants. These were souls who understood something profound about the flow of abundance. They knew that wealth is energy, and energy follows consciousness. They didn't just sell products or services, they became conduits for the universe's desire to express abundance through physical form. Feel their wisdom downloading into your awareness now. These ancient abundance masters understood that prosperity begins with a fundamental trust in the universe's infinite capacity to provide. They knew that scarcity is an illusion, that there is always enough, and that wealth flows naturally to those who align with the cosmic principle of circulation. But they also understood something that many modern people miss. Abundance requires both receiving and giving. It's not about hoarding energy. It's about becoming a clear channel through which the universe can express its infinite prosperity. The records are showing you the sacred abundance principles that every prosperous civilization has understood. First, gratitude isn't just a nice practice. It's an abundance technology. It literally tunes your frequency to match the vibration of wealth. Second, your soul's natural gifts aren't separate from your prosperity path. They are your prosperity path. The records are revealing how your unique talents, your natural way of being in the world, your soul's authentic expression, this is your abundance blueprint. And third, wealth flows through relationships, through connection, through your capacity to add value to other people's lives. The most prosperous souls in the records understood that abundance is collaborative, not competitive. Now the records are opening to show you something personal. Your soul's specific agreements about money in this lifetime. What contracts did your soul make about wealth? What did you come here to learn about prosperity? What old vows of poverty or struggle are ready to release? See these patterns now. See the generational beliefs about money that you inherited, not just from your family lineage, but from your soul lineage. Notice what's ready to be cleared, what's ready to be upgraded, what's ready to be transformed. The records are showing you your unique abundance blueprint now. This isn't like anyone else's prosperity path because your soul's mission is unique. Your way of creating wealth will be a perfect match for who you authentically are. The guardians are revealing how your soul's purpose and your prosperity are completely aligned. Some of you are seeing visions of abundance that involve creativity. Some are seeing abundance through leadership, some through healing, some through innovation, some through service. The records are showing you your specific pathway to wealth. And now, for just a moment, the records are giving you a glimpse of your destined prosperity, not to create attachment, but to help you recognize the energetic signature of your abundant future. Feel into that timeline where you've fully embodied your soul's relationship with wealth. What does that version of you understand about money that you're just beginning to remember? Now, the records are revealing something extraordinary. They are specific abundance codes written into your soul's DNA, energetic patterns that were placed there before you incarnated into this lifetime. These aren't just beliefs or thoughts. These are actual frequency signatures that determine how easily wealth flows to you. The guardians are showing me that some of these codes have been dormant, waiting for the right moment to be activated. And that moment is now. As I speak these words, feel ancient activation sequences beginning to fire in your consciousness. The first code being activated is divine worthiness. This is the fundamental frequency that says you deserve abundance, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Feel this code activating in your heart center now, dissolving any programming that says you need to earn your right to prosperity. The second code activating is effortless magnetism. This is the soul's natural ability to attract resources through your authentic presence, rather than through struggle or force. Your ancestors who lived in abundance had this code fully activated. Feel it turning on in your solar plexus now, creating an energetic pull that draws wealth to you naturally. The third code is infinite circulation. This code understands that the universe is infinitely abundant and there's always more flowing. Scarcity is impossible when this code is active because you know at a cellular level that the source never runs dry. Feel it activating in your root chakra, creating unshakable financial security from the inside out. The records are now showing you abundance patterns from civilizations that existed in complete harmony with wealth. These were societies where poverty didn't exist because every person understood their role in the cosmic abundance flow. Feel their collective prosperity consciousness downloading into your awareness. The Akashic Masters are revealing the Abundance Acceleration Protocol, specific ways that souls who mastered wealth were able to increase their prosperity exponentially. They understood that abundance grows through appreciation, through visioning, through acting as if their wealth was already secured. Feel yourself beginning to operate from this accelerated abundance frequency now. Notice how your relationship with money is shifting even as we speak. The anxiety, the worry, the need to figure it all out, these are dissolving because the records are reminding you that your abundance is inevitable. The guardians are installing prosperity prophecy into your consciousness. The ability to sense abundance before it arrives in physical form. You'll begin to feel money coming before you see it. You'll know opportunities are on their way before they appear. This inner knowing will guide your decisions and actions. Feel this ancient wisdom beginning to merge with your modern consciousness now. Thousands of years of abundance knowledge integrating into your neural pathways, into your energy field, into your very cells. Your nervous system is recalibrating to match the frequency of souls who have mastered prosperity. The records are now attuning you to the exact vibration of abundance. This isn't just a feeling. This is an actual energetic transmission. Your biofield is being upgraded to match the electromagnetic signature of wealth consciousness. Your aura is being recoded with abundance frequencies that will magnetize opportunities, resources, and prosperity to you. Here's what the records want you to understand. Your soul's mission in this lifetime is your path to abundance. They're not separate. Your deepest purpose and your greatest prosperity are the same thing. When you're fully aligned with your soul's authentic expression, wealth flows naturally because you become irresistible to the universe. The Akashic Guardians are now permanently opening the records to you for ongoing prosperity guidance. This isn't a one-time access. This is an initiation into a lifelong relationship with abundance wisdom. Anytime you need clarity about money, anytime you're facing a financial decision, anytime you want to understand how to increase your prosperity, you can return to this connection. Feel the records installing an energetic money magnetism into your field now. This is an actual frequency adjustment that will cause you to attract wealth in ways that might surprise you. Money will begin to come to you from sources you haven't even thought of yet. Opportunities will present themselves in unexpected ways. People will want to pay you for things that feel natural and easy to you. The Guardians are programming your energy field with abundance automation, the capacity to attract wealth even when you're not consciously trying. Your field will now broadcast a signal that says, I am open to receiving abundance in all forms, 24 hours a day. And each morning when you wake up, the records will whisper your next abundant action to you, not through dramatic visions or mystical experiences, but through gentle intuition, through knowing, through inspired ideas that feel completely natural. You will find yourself taking actions that lead to prosperity without effort or strain. The ancient abundance masters are now blessing your relationship with money. They are clearing any shame, any guilt, any unworthiness you've carried around wealth. They're reminding you that abundance is your birthright, that prosperity is a form of spiritual expression, that being wealthy allows you to serve at a higher level. Feel your soul's poverty vows being dissolved now. Any promises you made in other lifetimes to choose spirituality over material abundance, any decisions to sacrifice wealth for wisdom, these outdated agreements are being released with love and gratitude for how they served you and replaced with new understanding. Say this with me and declare your new soul agreement with abundance. I am a steward of wealth. I attract prosperity easily and joyfully. I use my abundance to serve my highest purpose and the highest good of all. Money flows to me as a natural expression of my soul's value in the world. The Akashic records reveal my abundance path clearly and constantly. I am connected to timeless prosperity wisdom. The universe downloads wealth consciousness into my awareness every day. Ancient abundance masters guide my financial decisions. I embody the prosperity intelligence of all souls who have mastered wealth. Sacred money wisdom flows through me effortlessly. My soul chose wealth and abundance for this lifetime. I am meant to be prosperous. My prosperity serves the highest good of all beings. The Akashic records are permanently open for abundance guidance. I receive clear direction about my next abundant action. Wealth flows to me through my soul's authentic expression. I am a magnet for money, opportunities, and resources. My energy field attracts abundance automatically. Prosperity comes to me from multiple sources in increasing quantities. Ancient prosperity blessings activate in my life now. I am worthy of wealth. I am ready for abundance. I am grateful for my inevitable prosperity. The records download new abundance possibilities into my reality daily. I expect miracles. I anticipate prosperity. I welcome wealth with open arms. My soul's mission and my abundance are perfectly aligned. The more I serve my purpose, the more wealth I attract. My prosperity increases as I express my authentic self. I trust the abundance process completely. Money comes to me easily and joyfully. I am financially free and getting more free every day. The Akashic guardians protect and multiply my wealth. My abundance is divinely guided and supported. I am safe to be rich. Now the records are opening to something extraordinary. Direct access to the individual wisdom of souls who experienced incredible abundance during their lifetimes. These are beings who didn't just accumulate wealth, but understood the deepest secrets of prosperity consciousness. The guardians are bringing forward the energy signature of ancient merchant princes who built trading empires that spanned continents. Feel their presence now. They're sharing their understanding that abundance flows through relationships, through trust, through treating every transaction as sacred exchange. They knew that wealth multiplies when you see every person as a potential partner in prosperity rather than competition. Now coming forward is the consciousness of master builders and architects who created monuments that lasted centuries. Their abundant secret, they understood that wealth comes from adding permanent value to the world. Feel their wisdom downloading. True prosperity comes from creating things that serve people long after you're gone. The records are now channeling the frequency of innovative souls who transformed entire industries through their vision. They are showing you that the greatest abundance comes not from following existing paths, but from pioneering new ones. Their message, your unique perspective, is your wealth advantage. What you see that others don't see is your prosperity goldmine. Feel the presence now of generous benefactors throughout history who use their wealth to elevate humanity. They're revealing the abundance multiplier effect. The more you give, the more the universe trusts you with. They understood that being a conduit for blessings opens infinite channels of receiving. The energy of master craftsmen and artisans is coming through now. Souls who became wealthy by perfecting their skills until their work became art. Their wisdom. Mastery magnetizes money. When you become excellent at what you do, abundance becomes inevitable. Now the records are bringing forward entrepreneurial spirits who built businesses that outlasted their lifetimes. They're sharing the secret of scalable abundance. Create systems that generate wealth even when you're not actively working. Their energy is teaching you to think beyond trading time for money. The consciousness of wise investors and wealth managers from across the ages is downloading now. They understood something profound. Money is energy that must be directed with intention. They're showing you how to make your money work for you, how to create streams of passive income, how to build wealth that compounds over time. Feel the presence of souls who discovered natural resources and created abundance from the earth's gifts. They're revealing that opportunities for wealth surround you constantly. You just need to develop the vision to see them. Their frequency is opening your eyes to hidden abundance possibilities in your current environment. The records are now channeling the energy of those who became wealthy through their words, writers, speakers, teachers who monetized their wisdom. They're showing you that your knowledge, your experiences, your insights have monetary value. What you know that others need to learn is a pathway to prosperity. Now feel the presence of souls who mastered the art of multiplication, those who understood how to turn small amounts into vast fortunes through patience, wisdom, and understanding of compound growth. They're teaching you that wealth isn't about the size of your starting point. It's about the consistency of your growth mindset. The records are bringing forward healers and helpers who discovered that their service to others became their path to abundance. They learned that when you solve people's problems with genuine care and skill, prosperity flows naturally. Their energy is showing you how your desire to help others can become your greatest source of wealth. Feel the consciousness now of souls who became abundant through beauty, artists, creators, designers, who understood that humans will always pay for things that uplift their spirits. They're revealing that your creative expression, whatever form that takes, has the power to generate wealth while making the world more beautiful. The Guardians are now channeling the energy of natural leaders who built abundance through inspiring and organizing others. They understood that wealth multiplies when you help others become successful. Their wisdom, your abundance, increases exponentially when you become a catalyst for other people's prosperity. Finally, the records are bringing forward the collective consciousness of all souls who achieved abundance while maintaining their integrity, their compassion, their connection to the spirit. They are surrounding you with their blessing and their protection. They are welcoming you into their circle of prosperous souls. Each of these masters is leaving you with a specific gift, an abundance activation that matches your soul's unique path to wealth. Feel these gifts integrating into your consciousness now. You now carry the prosperity wisdom of the greatest wealth creators who ever lived. The Akashic Guardians are now sealing this abundance activation into your soul's blueprint. What has been activated here today is permanent. You cannot lose this connection to abundance wisdom. You don't experience it just when listening. It is now ongoing and permanent. Feel the Ancient Ones surrounding you with their blessing. Every soul who has ever mastered prosperity is sending their energy to support your abundant future. You are not alone on this journey. You have access to the greatest abundance teachers who have ever lived. The records will remain open to you whenever you need prosperity guidance. Simply ask, what do the records want me to know about abundance today? And listen for the answer. It will come through intuition, through synchronicity, through inspired action, through knowing. You are now a steward of ancient abundance wisdom. Use it well. Use it in service of your highest good and the highest good of all beings. Let your prosperity be a blessing to the world. Each day ask the records this question: what is my next abundance action? And then take that action with trust and confidence. The universe is conspiring to make you wealthy in ways that align perfectly with your soul's purpose. Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up with new abundance insights downloaded from the records during your sleep. Your dreams tonight may contain prosperity guidance. Pay attention. The wisdom is flowing. Thank you, Akashic Records, for sharing your abundance wisdom. Thank you, Guardians, for your protection and guidance. Thank you, Ancestors, for your prosperity blessings. And thank you for being open to receive this ancient wisdom. You are now connected to abundance in a way that most people never experience. Use this gift well. This activation is complete. The abundance is activated. Your prosperity journey accelerates now. Go forward in wealth consciousness. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are blessed. And welcome to the reality revolution.